Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that went and played Fulham guys away from home at the Craven Cottage, where we saw Manchester United win this game 1-0. Obviously you take the positive, a win is a win, we take the clean sheet, we take the 3 point, not a convincing and promising performance, but we don't care about that right now. The performances will get better eventually. At this moment in time we need some results. That's exactly what we've got here against Fulham. We got lucky, we'll take it and we'll move on. But anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video. We made 3 changes from last game against Brighton. Talking about the start 11, so we started with Onana, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Dalot, Ugarte, Fernandes, Maguire, Diallo, Garnacho and Højlund. To the other reaction, Martinez strikes as Man United win at Fulham. Yes, get it. Win is a win. We got lucky. We will take it and move on. Man United have done the double on Fulham. It wasn't convincing and promising. Not the best performance. We found a way to win. 2 wins in a row for only the 5th time this term. Our 3rd away win this season. We didn't suffer. We defended well. It was an okay start. United giving possession away too easily. A ball over the top to Jimenez, offside. Good drive by Iwobi. Had a shot saved by Onana. Martinez finds Højlund. Højlund loses possession. Fulham look to exploit the left hand side. Jimenez nearly gets their own goal. Well defended by De Ligt. Fernandes tries to find Dalot. Didn't come together. Maguire more tucked inside to try connect with Højlund. Them winning a lot of turnovers. Højlund giving the ball away too easily. Hold up play awful and not winning aerial duels. Also finds Smith Rowe. Martinez does well defensively. Webby had a chance comfortable for Onana. De Ligt finds Garnacho. Maguire makes the overlap. Crosses it in, but no one there. A chance for Fulham on the break, but too much on the cross. And win a free kick. Anderson heads it and couldn't find anyone. Anderson puts a cross in, comfortable for Onana. Fulham play it back to the keeper and United put them under pressure. United passing it around, trying to find the gaps and spaces. United win a free kick, poor cross by Fernandes. Garnacho drives, Castagna defends it well. Garnacho staying in the wide areas. Jimenez shoots from distance, chance way wide. Robinson finds Jimenez, chance wide. Should have shot first time. United win a free kick in a dangerous area. Could have done better. United need to find Ahmad in space. Iwobi finds Jimenez. Maguire deals with it. United defending well, pragmatic. First half was poor. United had to regroup and go again. We had to do better, create more, take our chances. Had to expect a reaction response from Fulham. Had to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. Okay, starts the second half. United win a free kick. Fulham clear. United playing long balls and a diagonal ball. Fulham making substitution. United need something more going forward. Garnacho put the pressure on. Nearly a mistake by Fulham, but deal with it. United win a free kick in a dangerous area. Fernandes tries to sneak it in just wide. Aaron makes 2 substitutions. Maguire crosses the ball in Zergs. The target man can't find him. Fulham make a substitution. Trial puts the ball in, comfortable for Onana. Fernandes tries to find Garnacho, too much on it. Have a play by Fulham, cross by Castagna. Maguire clears it for a corner. Good play by Fulham. Traore plays the chance over. Aaron makes a substitution. Good play by United. Martinez scores from a deflection for 1-0. United got to be aware of a reaction and response by Fulham. Aaron makes 2 substitutions. Muniz tries to lift the ball. Maguire defends. Fulham make 2 substitutions. And by chasing the ball, putting pressure on. Robinson tries to find Traore. Maguire does well. Burst tries to find Castagna. Good run by Castagna, too much on the pass. Robinson tries to get a cross in and finds Muniz. Corner. Great corner by Pereira. Anderson heads it. Coyle puts his body on the line and clears it. Muniz had a chance way over as well. Webby puts the ball in, comfortable for Onana. Fulham trying to bring more urgency. Castagna crosses the ball in. Euro heads it. Robinson gets it back in and Muniz blazed it over. Good build up play by United. Ahmad scores but offside. United keeping possession, mainly offside. Fulham had to go long, ball goes out of play. United were comfortable. United had seen it out. Game management, decision making was vital. Some good individual performances. We did enough to win the game. A win is a win. Performance wasn't great. We will take it and move on. Let's keep this confidence and momentum going. First half was poor. Second half was okay. Overall, alright performance. Win done. 3 points done. And clean sheet done. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into today's video. And what did I make of the performance? Yeah, like I just said then, obviously, I think the performance wasn't convincing or promising from start to finish, to be honest with you. Like I just said then, I think it was an alright performance. A win is a win at the end of the day. I don't think we performed that great. Wasn't one of the best performances. I think right now, at this sort of stage in the season, it's more results than performances right now. We got that against Fulham. We got lucky. We'll take it and we'll move on. Not the best performance. We all know that, definitely for sure. We found a way to win. Always the good teams always find a way to win. We knew that we didn't really suffer in a game like this. We defended well. The majority of this game, it was just all about can we take that chance when we get that chance as well? And we were clinical with it as well. Well done to Martinez, he stepped up to the plate. Obviously takes a lucky deflection as well and goes in for 1-0. Didn't suffer, we defended well. It's 2 wins in a row for only the 5th time this term. We've never made it 3 out of 3 in the Premier League. A chance to do that in the next game now against Crystal Palace on the weekend as well. Found a way to win. That's what good teams always do. We've done the double on Fulham. Twice we've beaten them this season, 1-0. Fulham is our bogey team. Struggling against them. Lucky, without a doubt. A win is a win at the end of the day. We'll take it. We'll move on to the next game. We know that performances have to improve. We know that we can't play like this for the rest of the season. We know that we're going to have to definitely put in better performances in, for sure. Hopefully that'll come soon with a bit more training time on the pitch as well. But we've done well. Just done enough to win the game as well. And yeah, we'll take it. We'll move on. And a win is a win at the end of the day. And we found a way to win. The good teams always find a way to win. Wasn't convincing or promising for full 90 minutes, but you just have to dig deep and you have to find the goal when you get that chance and just see it out and move on. And you know that you're going to have to score more goals, and we are going to have to find ways to score more goals as well. And but yeah, at least we didn't suffer in a game like this. At least they didn't really put on a load of pressure on us. But you know, I thought Fulham's best chance was the corner. At the end of the day, you know, they had a couple of good chances in the first half, but apart from that, they did really nothing themselves. And I don't really think that they dominated that game anyway, Fulham, because I thought both teams, it was quite close in terms of possession in the stats as well. They only had 51% of that. United had 49% of that. So I don't think they really dominated that game, and they didn't really control it. They might have had the ball a little bit more than us, but apart from that, I don't even think Fulham were not that great. And you know, they didn't really turn up themselves, and United just took that chance, and we had that chance, and we're grateful with that result, and we'll move on to the next game. But getting into the game now, I thought it was an okay start by Manchester United, but obviously, you know, both teams are working each other out early doors, and you know, United giving possession away too easily as well. A good ball over the top to Jimenez, he was offside. And obviously, it won't be being the bright spark, obviously showing that urgency, and a good drive by Iwobi, had a shot, chance saved by Onana. Martinez finds Højlund loses possession. I think Højlund had another frustrating night as well. Fulham will try to really exploit United's left-hand side. You know, Jimenez nearly gets through and goal, well defended by De Ligt. You know, Fernandes tries to find Dalot, didn't come together. Mazraoui more tucked into the central areas as well, trying to connect with Højlund as well. You know, Fulham winning a lot of turnovers. You know, Højlund, like I just said then, obviously didn't have a great night himself. You know, he was giving the ball away far too easily. You know, his hold-up play was awful, and he was not winning aerial duels as well. It was just one of those nights for him. But Højlund, he knows he's going to have to be better. He can't keep performing like this. And he's at an all-time low right now, considering that, you know, he has scored some goals this season as well. He just can't really kick on this season. But, you know, Wilson finds Smith Rowe, Martinez does well defensively. And I thought United defended really well in this first half as well. Very pragmatic, very tight and tactical as well. And, you know, Iwobi had a chance, comfortable for Onana. De Ligt finds Garnacho, Mazraoui makes the overlap, crosses it in, but no one there. A chance for Fulham on the break, but too much on the cross. You know, Fulham win a free kick. Anderson heads it, can't find anyone. Robinson puts a cross in, comfortable for Onana. You know, Fulham play it back into the keeper. United put them under pressure. You know, United passing it around, trying to find the gaps and spaces. You know, United win a free kick, and you know, Fernandes, you know, tries to sneak it in. Yeah. Garnacho drives at Gastigné, defends it well. Garnacho staying in the wide areas. Jimenez shoots from distance, chance way wide. Robertson finds Jimenez, chance wide, should have shot the first time. United win a free kick in a dangerous area, should have done better. United need to find Ahmad in space as well, and obviously the front three really struggled in a game like this as well. Iwobi finds Jimenez, Mazraoui deals with it. United defending well, very pragmatic in the first half as well. Thought the first half was a poor performance from Manchester United as well, but United had to regroup and go again. We had to do better, create more, take our chances. Had to expect a reaction response from Fulham, pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. It was more or less more of the same of the first half as well. I think you could really see that it took it really out of us on the Thursday night against Rangers in the Europa League as well, but it was an okay start to the second half. United win a free kick, Fulham clear it, United playing long balls and diagonal balls. Fulham make a substitution, United need to make something going forward. Garnacho tries to put the pressure on, nearly a mistake by Fulham, but deal with it. United win a free kick in a dangerous area. Fernandez tries to sneak it in just wide, and Aaron makes two substitutions. Mazwai crosses the ball in. Xerxes, the target man, couldn't find him. Fulham make a substitution, and Traore puts the ball in, and a comfortable for Onana. Fernandez tries to find Garnacho, too much on it. Clever play by Fulham. Cross by Castagna, Maguire clears it for a corner. Good play by Fulham. Traore plays the chance way over. And, United were not really panicking at this sort of stage as well. And, Amrin makes a sub. Good play by United. Martinez scores from a deflection for 1-0. United got to be aware of a reaction response by Fulham. And obviously then Fulham were trying to give everything in the last final 10 minutes of the game. And Amrin makes two subs. Muniz tries to lift the ball in. Maguire defends it. Read that as well. Fulham make another two substitutions. Ahmad chasing the ball, putting the pressure on. Robertson tries to find Traore, Martinez does well. Burrs tries to find Castagna, good run by Castagna, too much on the pass. Robertson tries to get the cross in and finds Muniz corner. Great corner by Pereira. Anderson heads it, Corner puts his body on the line and heads it and clears it off the line. Muniz then straight away has a chance way over. Where he puts the ball in, comfortable for Onana. Fulham trying to bring more urgency in the last 5 moments of the game. Castagna puts the ball in, Euro heads it, Robinson gets it back and Muniz plays it over. Good build-up play by United. Ahmad scores but offside. United keeping possession, made it offside. Fulham trying to go long, ball goes out of play. United were comfortable. United seen it out. Game management, decision making was vital. We've just done enough to win the game as well. And a win is a win. Great performance wasn't great. We will take it and let's keep this momentum going. Obviously, win done, 3 points done, and clean sheet done. Overall, the performance wasn't promising or convincing. We got lucky. A win is a win. It's only our third away win of the season. We found a way to win, and it's big 3 points. Definitely for sure. Obviously, it's big, massive 3 points at Manchester United, like I just said before. It's more results and performances right now. Aaron is desperate for wins right now, and this is one that we really desperately needed a win. Obviously, before coming into this game, it was a must-win for Manchester United, and we had to win this game. Mid-table clash as well. It was all down to who wanted it more. Obviously, Fulham were at our tried to give it everything in the last sort of 10 minutes of the game, but didn't really do enough themselves. But United had just done enough to win this game. There was a lack of quality, a lack of chances. When you get that one chance, sometimes you need a bit of luck on your side. We took that, but we had that one good chance. It was deflected. It went in. It's just fortunate that it went United's way. At the end of the day, we're happy with the win, 3 points, the clean sheet, but we know that the performances need to be better. They will get better along the way. We know that we can't perform like this for the rest of the season. We know that we need to get back onto the training pitch with a little bit more training time as well. Like I said, obviously, it wasn't a pretty performance. It was a bit of an ugly performance. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of luck on your side and you take that win, and at least a win is a win at the end of the day. You still win 1-0. A win is a win, take it, and it's only our third away win of the season. Another one being Man City as well. We've never made it 3 wins in a row in the Premier League this year as well. Back-to-back games as well. So far, we've won 4 games out of the last 5. Found a way to win. It was a big game. It was vital. 3 points for Manchester United. It was a must-win. We had to win this game at the end of the day. Well done to the players. They did a good job. They did what they had to do in a game like this against Fulham. We move on to the next game. We only had 4 shots and 1 on target. Martinez had some luck with his deflected goal. United stayed patient. He took his chance when he needed to. Yeah, definitely, obviously, a lack of chances and a lack of quality in this game as well. At the end of the day, we didn't suffer in a a game like this as well. I think at the end of the day, it was both teams. What we did with possession, we needed to be clever in possession. It was all about decision making going forward. Really struggled in the final third. Front three really struggled as well. To break them down, I just think we couldn't really find that final pass. Sometimes we couldn't find the end product. Maybe decision making sort of let us down a couple of times as well. That final pass, that final ball, only have one shot on target. Just find a bit of luck. I have to stay patient in games like this. Both teams had a lot of possession. It was all about what you do in possession as well. The stats say they had 51% of it and we had 49% of it. At the end of the day, both teams had a lot of possession. Games like this, it was very pragmatic, tight and tactical. When you have these sort of games, it's all about who wants it more. Someone needs to step up. Martinez steps up. He took his chance, a well-taken chance. A little bit of luck with the deflected goal, but it goes in and it's 1-0. And then Fulham are having to chase the game down. We did well. We did what we had to do. It's a win. It's a clean sheet. It's 3 points as well. We go on to the next game. Ahmad Diallo scored a good second goal to kill the game off at video. I had a look and he was offside. Is it the correct position or should the goal have stood? I think this goal should have stood. I don't understand why this has been given offside. I got told that it was his shoulder. I mean, come on. I'll put it right now on the screen. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's not much in that. It's very minimal. And I mean, you can't score with your shoulder. You can't really score with your hand. There's not much in that. I mean, come on, there's nothing wrong. He's completely onside. What are you looking at? His shoulder. You can't score with your shoulder. You look at that, you draw the line. They're saying it is offside. What more can you do? Was it because he was in an offside position and he got himself back onside? It's a perfect good goal. I think for me that he's onside. You can only score with your feet. That's a clear good goal. It's 2-0. It kills the game. I know the rules have changed, but come on, looking at the shoulder's ridiculous as well. Come on, that's a goal. That's 2-0 and that's a goal. That is harsh. I mean, I can't believe it, to be honest. These calls on VAR is very hard. That call should have been allowed for me. It's mind-blowing. It's baffling in some sort and gobsmacked in a way as well. I just can't see the sense into that. And for me, I think that's a good goal. Perfect good goal. He's onside. And they're drawing the lines and he's offside. Oh, come on. They've got to be better. The performances of late in the last 4 games haven't been great. We've found a way to win in 3 games. Obviously disappointed to lose against Brighton, but will the performances get better along the way? I think they will get better along the way. Obviously, we know that we can't perform like this from now towards the end of the season. Obviously, we know that they need to improve freaking fast. We know that for sure. Obviously, you look at those games against Rangers especially as well. I thought that second half in that game was better. Obviously, you look at this game against Fulham, lacked that energy. We saw that intensity, that tempo. I think Thursday night really took it out of us, especially as well. Couldn't really maintain it for all 90 minutes in that game against Fulham. I think at the end of the day, you'll also look at the Brighton game. Obviously, disappointing to lose that one as well. And the game before that as well. So we found a way to win in that one as well. At the end of the day, we found ways to win. Good teams always find ways to win. More results of performances right now. Hopefully with a little bit more training time on the pitch and obviously less games in February as well. Hopefully the players can work a little bit more with Ruben Amorim, able to tune the players a little bit more better in the next couple of weeks as well. So hopefully have some more training time, put it all together eventually as well. And we know that we're going to have to score more goals. Performances will come together. It's just all about doing it week in and week out, game in and game out, going with the right mentality, game in and game out. The performances will come together eventually. We know that we can't perform like this from now to the end of the season. We know that they're going to have to improve, going to have to get better. I think they can only but get better as well. I think it's a matter of time to give Ruben Amorim time, and it will happen. Performances will get better along the way. Ruben Amorim knows that as well. Players know that as well. I think eventually along the way the performances will get better with a little bit more training time on the pitch as well to put it all together. And eventually it's all about doing it week in and week out, game in and game out, and it's all about maximising what you can get in every single game as well. Who is my man of the match? To be honest, I thought there were some good players that had a good game. Onana kept a clean sheet, made some vital saves and some big moments as well to keep us in the game. Did well. I thought Maguire played well. Martinez played well. Martinez got the goal as well. Mazawari Dallo as well. They did okay in a game like this. Obviously Ugarte did well. Bruno, I think he had a bit of a frustrating night. Front three had a frustrating night, and Garnacho, Diallo and Højlund. Højlund definitely had a frustrating night as well. For me, who could I give this to? Obviously you give it Martinez for the goal. Give it Martinez for the goal, and obviously Toby Coyle as well. And that really big moment for Fulham, putting his body on the line. A headed clearance as well off the line as well. It was going in as well. Got away with one there, and Toby Collier put his body on the line. I think it's got to be Coyle and also Lisandro Martinez as well. How do we beat Crystal Palace now? Obviously we've got Crystal Palace now on Sunday afternoon. Look, this will be a big game for Manchester United. It's a must win. We have to win this game against Crystal Palace. Another mid-table clash as well. 12th versus 13th as well. Crystal Palace, you know, this will be another opportunity for them to come up to Manchester and say, like, you know, this is another good opportunity for them to go away from home and to win this game. Obviously, they've just come off some really good run of form. You know, obviously won the last 5 out of 6 games as well. But this will be their FA Cup final. It always is. Crystal Palace will obviously definitely give it everything that they've got as well. And obviously they're trying to show some consistency going as well. Obviously sometimes they are inconsistent as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think Crystal Palace are a good side, got some good players. They've got a good manager in Oliver Gleisner. You know, they're trying to sort of get themselves battling again, but that will take time, unfortunately, as well. But obviously, Oliver Gleisner has done what he can really good do with the team right now. You know, obviously, Crystal Palace, you know, it's their FA Cup final, they'll be up for it. You know, they'll give it everything that they've got as well. You know, they're a young, hungry side, so they're they're playing with some confidence right now as well. You know, they might have lost to Brentford, but they'll dust themselves off and they'll go again. So, I think this will be a sort of another tight and tactical game. Yet again, it will be competitive end to end. You know, very pragmatic as well in a way. So, it's all about how can we break them down and how can we find a way through them as well. Obviously, they have a front three of Mateta, Nketiah and Eze. And, they'll obviously, they've got a lot of pace, a lot of width. You know, they'll like to come forwards, they'll like to be brave as well. They'll like to be strong and give it everything that they've got. They'll put the pressure on as well. The wingers will especially cause a threat as well going forwards. And I think even the front three will be a threat going forwards as well and try to get United in transition and also in the counter attack as well. And we've got to be aware of that one as well. And I think they'll be up for it. You know, they'll come with a game plan as well themselves. Obviously, they've got a couple of injuries that they're dealing with as well. But, they're not scoring many goals as well. They have a bogey team as well. So it must win for Manchester United. We have to win this game and get the 3 points here against a good team in Crystal Palace. We're at home. You've got to win these sort of games as well. It's Sunday afternoon, so we have to recover well on Friday, train on Saturday, and be ready for the game on Sunday against Crystal Palace. So they're a good team on the day. They'll come with a game plan. They'll try to turn up themselves. They'll try to give it everything that they've got as well. They'll prepare their players in the best way that they can do as well. Obviously, United will need a little bit of freshness will need a bit of fresh legs in a game like this as well. Coming into this game against Crystal Palace after playing on Thursday night as well. So, not much time for United to prepare for this one, but United need to be ready for a game like this. Got to go in with the right mindset, the right mentality, and have to perform well for a full 90 minutes here against Crystal Palace. They're a good team. Don't let them off the hook, and we have to go with the right mentality ourselves. Got to prepare well for a game like this. Be very physical, be very mentally draining as well, emotionally as well. So we have to be ready for a game like this against Crystal Palace. It's never easy against Crystal Palace. So we've got to take this game seriously. And as we always do, every game in the Premier League is always tough. So we have to be ready for a game like this. It's going to be it'll be a challenge, and United have to rise to that challenge against Crystal Palace and be able to, not only just perform properly, but we have to be able to turn up to this game against Crystal Palace. And we know what's in front of us as well. Just play your own game and hopefully come out with the 3 points as well. And play well, perform well, and get what you deserve as well. But obviously getting into it now, within Glasner's tactics, the defensive line of 3 work with a goalkeeper to build up from the back, with the 2 central midfielders sitting deeper to offer an option when required. During his tenure at Frankfurt, he favoured a 3-4-2-1 system. The wing-backs push into the advanced positions to provide the connection between defence and attack in wider areas. The one key strength of Gardner's wide press was the 10s lacking play towards the touchline particularly well. This meant the wing-back could stay in touch with the opposition winger and track any forwards run while also keeping the ball back line intact. Something Glasner will look for in a back with a back 4, but they'll be up for it. They've won 5 of the last 6 games. It'll be their FA Cup final. They're trying to get some consistency going. Sometimes inconsistent. They'll make a couple of mistakes. They've got their defensive frailties as well. They're not scoring many goals in the Arabogi team. They've got a couple of injuries. They're a young, hungry side, got confidence. They'll be there for the taking. They'll play out from the back, play open and expansive football. Physical side, they'll be well organised, well drilled, very direct, play width. A threat on set pieces, like to come forward, like to cut back inside, make runs in from behind. They'll get between the lines. The front three have had a lot of pace as well. They'll try to capitalise on the mistakes, bring energy, play with high intensity, high tempo, try to be aggressive, relentless, rampant, sustain your attacks, play with conviction. They'll show the fight, and they'll show the work rate and the work ethic, and they'll play with character. They'll put us under pressure, and they'll give it everything that they've got. United have got to defend properly. Defensively, need to be organised. Need to keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrating. Need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create your chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drive them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play. Need to play with it, get between the lines, don't let them got to close them down, don't let them back in the game, don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Got to do the basics right, game management, decision making will be vital. Got to get tight, don't let them back, don't let them get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do the basics. Win your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your duels, put them on the back foot, keep possession, fullbacks have got to be effective. Force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let wingers cut back inside, don't let forwards make mistakes, make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive, keep Eze, Sarr, Nketiah, Mateta, everywhere here, and Omei quiet. Getting to the goals now. First goal, Fernandez passed the ball to Dalot. Dalot passed it back to Fernandez. Fernandez sees Garnacho in behind. Garnacho pulled it back. Purge gives the ball away. Martinez shoots and scores from a deflection for 1-0. Getting to the stats now. Possession for Fulham it was 51%, and for Man United it was 49%. Goals for Fulham it was 0, and for Man United it was 1. Shots on target for Fulham it was 9, and for Man United it was 4. Shots on target for Fulham it was 2, and for Man United it was 1. Shot accuracy for Fulham it was 33%, and for Man United it was 25%. Shots inside the box for Fulham it was 8, and for Man United it was 1. Shots outside the box for Fulham it was 1, and for Man United it was 3. Total passes for Fulham it was 496 passes. Man United it was 491 passes. The pass accuracy for Fulham it was 83%, and for Man United it was 84%. Getting to the substitutions now. De Ligt went off a Euro. Talk about Matthäus's performance. Responsible United belated first attempt at goal and was defensively dominant before he came off shortly before the hour. Hoyland went off for Xerxes. Talk about Rasmus's performance. Started for the sake of variety after Joshua Xerxes did not score against Brighton and Rangers. Hoyland was a dire downgrade, substituted in the 58th minute. Garza went off for Konya. Talk about Mamad's performance. Had a bit more about him and won the free kick that United had their first sight on goal for, put in a shift before he was forced off. Garnacho went off for Mainu. Talk about Alejandro's performance. The most alert of United's forwards in the first half and fashioned some opening they did not take advantage of. Mazraoui went off for Marseille. Talk about Nazar's performance. Started on the left wing and still looked like a full-back, attempting to play as a winger. Did not impress on either flank. Still, we've got Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are 13th in the league. Look, this is a mid-table clash. Obviously, it's 12 versus 13. Like I just said before, Crystal Palace are a good team. Got a good manager. Got some good players as well. The front three all like to cause a threat on the counter-attack and also in transition as well. They'll like to get the ball in the wide area, and the players in the wide areas will be a threat going forward. Causes all sort of problems as well going forward as well when they can get those players in the wide areas as well. Try put United on the back foot as well. It's going to be a tough game against Crystal Palace. It's always a tough game in the Premier League as well. Look at this fixture against Crystal Palace. United are at home as well. It's a must win for Manchester United, and we have to get the 3 points in without a doubt. Crystal Palace are a good team. Obviously Manchester United have just played on Thursday night as well. United need to recover well, dust themselves off and get ready and prepare well for another good game here against Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be hard for United to maintain the energy levels for 90 minutes here as well. Try freshen the team up, some fresh legs as well in the middle of the park as well to bring that energy and try to maintain that for 90 minutes as well. But we know that we're going to have to bring the high intensity and the high tempo. We need to try a lot more quicker on the ball, slicker passing as well. It's not going to be an easy game against Crystal Palace. It'll be very pragmatic, it'll be tight and tactical. I think it'll be competitive end to end. Need to try come out on top and try find a way to win here against Crystal Palace. And it's all about when we get those chances, we have to be able to take those chances and be clinical in front of goal as well. Just have to dust ourselves off and go again against Crystal Palace. Not an easy one. We have to win this game without a doubt. It's must 3 points without a doubt. You look at the opposition, Crystal Palace, they're a good team on the day. They like to play a front three of Eze, Mateta and Nketiah as well. But you don't want to give them any sense, any confident forwards as well. But they do also favour a 3-4-2 themselves. Won't be an easy game for Manchester United as well. They'll be up for it themselves. Their FA Cup 5. They've won 5 out of the last 6 games as well. They had a blip last weekend against Brentford. They'll come up to against Manchester, some sort of confidence, give it a good go. They'll give it everything that they've got. They're a young, hungry team. They'll have confidence on the side. At the end of the day, we have to be able to take this game as an advantage and say, got to win this game against Crystal Palace. 3 points are up for grabs here. We have to win this game without a doubt. Let's keep that confidence and that momentum going. We're in some good form right now. We want to carry on that form right now as well. We've won 5 out of the last 6 games, I think it is. Doing well right now. We want to keep that going as well. We're in some good form right now. We need to keep that going. You look at a team like Crystal Palace, they've got their defensive frailties. They will make their mistakes, but they're for the taking as well. It has to play with the right team. Our bogey team as well. We have to be ready what's going to come our way. Prepare well for a game like this, mentally, physically. We've got to be right as well. We have to take this game serious. Every game in the Premier League is always a tough game. You don't want to take this one lightly against Crystal Palace. You've got to take this one serious. You have to win a game like this against Crystal Palace. You're at home. You can't afford to lose these sort of games as well. It's a big opportunity for Manchester United. We have to make that count against these lot as well. We know that we're going to have to play well, perform well for a full 90 minutes here, and we have to be ready what's going to come our way. We have to be ready ourselves, and it's all about defensively. We've got to defend properly. Defensively, we need to be organised, keep it tight and compact, and defensively frustrate. But in possession, we need to be clever and intelligent with the ball as well. Make the right decision making going forward. Final ball, final pass has got to be right. Get it all out of the front three as well, and maximise everything out of the team as well, and be able to go out there and be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play for energy. When you create those chances, we have to be able to take those chances, and we need to be clinical ourselves as well, playing between the lines, be more direct as well in a game like this against Crystal Palace. Never mind about these long balls and diagonal balls in behind, and let's bring the energy about ourselves. We've got to play to Amram's methods as well. We've got to play to our rules, principles, and find our foundation. We've got to be energetic and attacking minded, and we're going to have to be able to maintain that for 90 minutes as well. You know, we've got the quality to beat this sort of team in Crystal Palace as well. We've got the players to do it as well. We know that we'll be able to hurt them and cause them problems and to get the right balls in the right channel. The front three to do that as well. Get forwards, be brave, take more risks. We know that we can hurt them, get those right balls in the right channel, get those sort of balls there and beyond, and really target, really exploit it as well. Their back three as well. A game like this, though, professional, disciplined, strong performance, and we know that we're going to have to play well for a full 90 minutes, getting the basics right, winning your 50-50s, winning your second ball, winning your duels, winning your 1v1s as well. We have to be able to commit the men forward, press on to Crystal Palace, put them under pressure, force them to make mistakes, but we have to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose, and we've got to turn up as well. We've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride, play for the badge, play for the club, show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, work rate, and work ethic as well. Crystal Palace have played 23 games and lost 8. They've lost to Brentford 2-1, West Ham 2-0, Everton 2-1, Liverpool 1-0, Forest 1-0, Fulham 2-0, Arsenal 5-1, and Brentford 2-1. Crystal Palace have lost 8 games, 5 at home and 3 away. Crystal Palace are scoring 1.1 goals per game. Crystal Palace are conceding 1.3 goals per game. The players to look out for: Henderson, Mitchell, Holding, Larrock, Guehi, Munoz, Klein, Richards, Lerma, Eze, Shklup, Kamada, Hughes, Eze, Vina, Saar, Nketiah, Mateta, Epibo, Umar. Hope you guys enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.